says we're streaming, but it does not show anything yet. Give me a second. Hold on. I didn't have the scheduled, guys. I told you guys I would go live during LSU's Pro Day. Things got in the way, and then I was chatting with Swifty. We decided to do a video. And so that is going to drop half of it tonight on his channel, half of it tomorrow on my channel. And you guys will see our thoughts and comments of where things stand. I did just want to go live because I said I would go live. So I'm going live for just a couple minutes. This will not be long at all. A couple of my initial thoughts and comments. I'll save most of it for the video that Swift and I did. You guys are going to like it. Very good time to be a Bears fan. 100% exciting. Sign me up. 100%. My new favorite player on my jersey. I'm going to get a Montez Sweat one, and I'll probably get whoever we pick at 9. I'm not trying to knock on Caleb. I'm just not there yet, guys. And I do see the prospect. I see the excitement. And there's a lot to get excited about. So let's start getting excited. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to be with you guys trying to get there. All he's got to do is prove himself to me. I know that guy. I know you too, Swifty. So this will be short. We're not gonna take it too long. I am going to mention a couple things from the combine because I said I would go live. Just things got in the way. I sincerely apologize, and I'm trying to get ready. I'm going to the Cubs season opener in Arlington. I'm flying out there tomorrow morning. Let me read a couple of things from the combine, though. A very impressive day for Jaden Daniels, Malik Neighbors, and Brian Thomas Jr. It's clear the Bears were not there primarily for Jaden Daniels. You can get that off your books. It's off my books. I say 0% we're taking Jaden Daniels now. I know that might be a little disappointing for people who got a little hyped up by me. I'm not trying to say anything other than just observations. But I really don't believe Jaden Daniels is the take for us at this point. If we do trade down for the haul at number 2 because Washington's willing to overpay, which would have to be an astronomical Herschel Walker type of trade at this point, then I think it would be more of a J.J. McCarthy or Drake May situation. I'm not sold on Drake May. You'll see that in a lot of my comments. But Jaden Daniels did end up officially coming in at almost 6'4", on the higher end of 6'3 and a half, a little higher than 6'3 and a half. 210 pounds, so that skinny beanpole narrative is still there, but it's not 190 pounds like a lot of people were saying he was. He's not tiny. He's just not. He can't run like he would in college in the NFL. 32.5-inch arms, 9.4 hands. Didn't run the 40, the 10-yard split, or the 3-cone. He really wanted to focus on throwing today, so there was none of that on the books. Malik Neighbors, 6 foot flat, 199 pounds, 31.4 inches, 9.9-inch hands. 31.4 on his arm length. 40-yard dash, 4.35 officially. He claims 4.28 if you look on Twitter. He's claiming it was higher. Hey, baby, come on down. Bear Dad is in session now, guys. Come on down. She just woke up from her nap. So I'll get through a couple more real quick. This was going to be a 5-10 minute thing. Sorry, guys. Brooklyn, come on down, baby. Okay, I help you. Last one, who I think is our biggest possibility, is Brian Thomas Jr. 6'3", 209 pounds, 32.5-inch arms. 9.8-inch hands and 40-yard dash. He didn't run it because he ran a 4.33 at the combine. How are you going to overtake your 4.33? That's not going to happen. So everything looked good from those guys. All the receivers looked amazing. Jaden Daniels missed a couple of throws, but really nothing worth whining over. What you're going to see from the combine is people getting verified that they did a good job. And she said, no, you finished the video. It's time for you to get up. Get me up. You're right. It's Bear Dad time, guys. But everything looked good from the pro day. But the more telling thing was that the Bears did not meet with Jaden Daniels afterwards. All the other teams that are looking at quarterback did. So the Commanders, the Patriots, the Giants, the Vikings, the Broncos, the Raiders, they all met with Jaden Daniels afterwards. So Bears were clearly there to either look at wide receiver or look at maybe a Mason Smith type of situation. So that's really what this pro day was all about. Nothing more than that. Stop reading the tea leaves. Stop making anything more than it was. I'm going to be the first one telling you that when I've said there was a possibility of Jaden Daniels. We have to go with what information is there and what comes and what happens. And Jaden Daniels no longer is on my board at all. I had him at number 1, number 2, 1A, 1B. He's now got to move down, not because I don't think he has potential in the NFL. I think he could be great for one of these teams. But as for the Bears, he's not going to. Did he meet with neighbors or other receiver? We don't know. Those things aren't really as publicly known as the quarterback. Really, everyone focuses on the quarterback this time of year. You'll hear about those things leading out, and then you'll hear about the top 30 visits. That's going to be a big telling thing. The Bears have confirmed they have multiple quarterbacks they're bringing in for a top 30 visit, but we don't know who. It's all speculation at this point. I would guess that's going to be obviously Caleb. We know that's probably the 4th. That's speculated too. Ryan Poles didn't want to give the exact date. He said the beginning of the week. It could be as early as the 2nd or 3rd. I mean, we'll see what happens. But it's clear that Caleb Williams is coming in. It's clear that he is 95% going to be the Bears quarterback. I don't like to give 100% because I like to look at all the angles and I like to analyze, and that's what I do. But the reality is we don't know. But there are going to be multiple players coming in for top 30 visits starting next week. You're going to see all that stuff starting the first week of April, and it's got to end by mid-April. So you're going to see those top 30 visits plus the Joe Alts and the guys that are locals that they don't have to count a top 30 visit on. Those guys will come in too. So you'll probably see 35, 40, Blake Fisher, players like that, 35, 40 come out for top 30 visits, and those will all be released. You'll see all that after the fact. They try to keep it hush-hush before fact, so you won't see a lot of things happening beforehand. All right, not a lot else to go over today, but I do want to, since I did say I would go live, I did want to come on live real quick, let you guys know Swifty and I decided to do a video together, give our thoughts, to give a little perspective on quarterbacks, especially Caleb Williams, J.J. McCarthy, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, as well as if we are taking Caleb Williams, what does that mean for us as Bears fans, and how should we approach this, and what should we feel and think about it? Because it's real, guys. We've had quarterback issues, and we just want to get it right. And that's the biggest thing at this point. I'm not sold. I'm not all in, but I'm willing to be. But it's really the biggest thing is we are 100% in a special opportunity picking 1 and 9. 100%. You can't slice that any other way. It's special. And this Bears season could be very, very special. So with that, sorry it's such a short video. I didn't intend for it not to go live. Just had things pop up, and Swifty and I decided last minute to make a collab video. Might see a lot more of that in the future. We're talking some things through. But either way, this next month is going to be fun. Clarity is coming. We're getting a clear picture of where things are. And with that, I'll leave you to it. Sorry it's short, but until next time, bear down.